Is that one poo? Or is that a collection of poos? That's massive.
Are you fucking mad?
So I'm Jamie Paul, and this is Underwood Homes.
We decided to drop the back wall and it looks pretty crazy. When we dug a test hole, see if we could put some steels in for the openings to see if the ground was good enough to take that extra weight on each end. There's no real footings here. We couldn't put the steels we wanted in because the pillars that would hold all the weight didn't have anything underneath them. So what we did, we're dropping the whole back wall. We're gonna take all of this section down and we'll probably end up taking that, most of that one. We might be able to leave some of it, hopefully, because I'm fed up taking walls down and moving stone and doing stuff we weren't supposed to do. But we might end up taking the whole lot. Then we can clear out all the floor and then we can do our concrete raft, which is instead of footings. But the idea is that raft will come out, we've got extensions out here somewhere. The idea of that raft will come all the way out of here, right back into that house. The concrete will go under the edges of that wall, there, and just the other side of that door, because that's the three main piers where we're gonna have the steel sat on. So all that weight will then be on brand new, reinforced footings. It'll be plenty strong enough to hold the openings we want to put in. And the whole thing will be a much better job. It's just a lot more work than I was planning. Like everything else seems to be on this job. Never ending, more stuff to do. We're just setting up the tower now because I want to take this little section down today. We've got to start getting ready for the concrete and things like that. So I need to get the digger in around there. This top like right hand corner just feels a bit dodged. So we're going to take all that down, make it a lot safer to work around. The lads are still pointing on the front. Hopefully they should get the front finished today, all the pointing. A couple bits on each gable that need pointing in where the stonework's a bit shot. But that's all coming together really well and looking nice. Yeah, and that's it. That's the plan for today, really. Tower set up. We're gonna go up, start stripping off the higher bit of stonework, chuck it down here, get out of the way, all good. Oh, that's 10p, it's battery. Good? Is that one poo? Or is that a collection of poos? That's massive.
I think
it's trying to climb back out. Whose is that? It's massive. That's mad. That was both of you, I reckon. It's huge. I want to check that out, Jordan. Garage just inside the big door is 2 crowbars. You grab the big crowbar. You're going to come up with me. So I'll pass you the stone. You throw them off. Then we'll keep it all easy. Pass me up, Cheryl. Yeah, if you try and pass it up through this gap here, please. Pardon?
That's gonna get beat up, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll pass you the shit then and try and chuck the shit out a bit further, and we'll just get the stone in a clean pile there. Yeah? Well, down to the bottom of the window probably, and then we'll see how it feels. If it's safe, then we can leave it. Yeah, because we've got to dig out underneath down there. And yeah, I'd just rather have this top bit out of the way so it doesn't come down.
do you think they would have been hard? Maybe on like a pulley or something?
I think they're just hard as fuck.
Really?
Yeah. Probably just pop it up on the shoulder. And lay it in there, like, you know?
I think you'd be able to do that.
What, is this the challenge?
No, I'm not really expecting it.
Yeah.
Like, do you think you actually could?
I don't know.
Poking up.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it'd be a bit dodgy,
on
wouldn't it?
it? Pulley system.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. Oh, we watched that sprint. Have you seen that after the Olympics? See? That sprint series on Netflix? Yeah, the 100-meter sprinters, they do like this circuit thing. Pretty cool. Pretty mad characters, isn't it?
Thinking about going to bed like 8:45.
Yeah.
Never actually get to sleep till like 9:30, probably almost 10 by the time.
Oh yeah, that's good going, mine.
You have to start thinking about it.
Yeah. 5's really good, and then 4's is like the elite waker uppers.
Yeah, that really is. And 3 isn't like.
Yeah. Started the repointing on the front, trying to get the place looking nice and tidy. We're using lime pointing, which is quite a tricky one to work with. You don't want it going off too quick because it dries out like really white and can crack and things like that. So you've got to stay on top of it by keeping it wet. Soak the wall down first, get the lime in there, and then you keep it wet over the next sort of day or two, and it'll start to dry up. And as it dries up gently, that's when you finish it off. When you rake the joints out, brush it off, and make it look pretty. So it's quite a fiddly one to play with. The lads are doing a real nice job. It's coming up really well. This side, you can see bits they've already done. I'm really happy with the colour of it, the way they've raked it out. The colour doesn't change. It's all even, and it just looks really nice. So nice job, nice finish. The reason we hang all the hessian up and things like that, like I said, you don't want it to dry out too quick. So you hang this up when it was sunny. It's raining now, so it's ideal. But when it's sunny, that just keeps the sun off. It stops the sun shining straight onto the lime and drying it out quick. Also keeps the wind off and things like that. Basically what we do before repointing is we rake out all the old joints. We've still got a bit more to do on this bit. But basically you want to get the joints a good 30-40 mil deep, or it's like 1.5 times deeper than the width. So we've still got a bit more to do on this side. Like years ago, when people started repointing, they started pointing these old lime buildings in sand and cement. I don't know, they didn't realise there was a problem with that or something, but the trouble with sand and cement is, on top of lime, the water gets stuck in behind it, and that water gets damp, and in the cold it can freeze and expand and pop. And essentially what it does is ruins the faces of all these stones. The water gets in behind, freeze, and then like pops the face of the stone off. But that was the main reason we had to rebuild this top section here, because, you know, look at the state of some of these stones, like the face is all blown and popped. So what we've done, raked out all the sand and cement so it can't get any worse, and then repointing it with lime will just kind of preserve it as it is forever, you know? So yeah, this is the top of the wall that we're trying to take down and make it a bit safer. It's surprisingly quite strong, really. It's just when you stood down there, it's a bit daunting thinking it's just a wall. You know, it's got no corners on it that give it the strength. It's literally just a wall. So when you're down at the bottom, you're thinking, oh, you know, that might fall on me or whatever, but it's really strong, really sound. Blue light stonework both sides. It's quite easy to pull apart because it's all built in lime, and lime just kind of breaks up when you start pulling it apart. So I can tell you've been using this one. Look at the state of it, man. It'd probably clean off if you cleaned it after you'd used it, I reckon. Stones can go, mate, out of the way. How you getting on? You're starting up here now, yeah?
Doing a bit of that little bit.
Oh yeah.
Weigh it down.
Nice. Nice. Empty that bucket, please. then lever against the bottom of that hammer. That work. It's really heavy. If you lever it again, we'll just try and slide it onto this wall a bit. Got any more length? Oh, okay, stay there. That is nothing, that's just a piece of plastic, that. Try again. I'm just trying to get it this way as far as possible. Well, we've got it onto more of the stable bit. Should we just try and shimmy it a bit more? Yeah, don't put your weight on that leg because that's fuck all. Alright?
I don't know how much. Yeah.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Just so when it breaks, that bit doesn't drop into oblivion. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Good. How the hell did they get that up there? There's no way someone could put that on their shoulder. I wouldn't want to put that on my shoulder.
Yeah, that bit looks chunky, mine, doesn't it? So the lads got a party wall built, boom, there it is. So they built that, that goes right up to the roof felt, and then between the blockwork and the roof felt is a fire sock, which is like a fire protection thing. So if one house catches fire, those socks stop the flames coming through into next door for a certain amount of time or whatever. Party wall, basically it's just come up through the floor, all the way up to the underside of the roof, and that's good. And that splits up plot 2 from plot 3. The lads have cut the flagstones back in along the edge there. Look nice, tidied up a bit there. And Henry's just been going around chipping off all the old like cement and flooring over the years off these flags, because at some point, hopefully soon, we're gonna get them sandblasted so they're shined up real nice. Same with the fireplaces and some other features throughout the house. We're gonna get them all sandblasted so it's looking pretty. Sandblasting's quite a messy job, like there's dust everywhere. It'd be good to get it done so everything's tidy while it's still in a shit state. We can get all the dust and sand out of there.
Henry! Oh, hot potato, hot potato!
Yep, up, up. Wakey, wakey.
Hang on, hang on.
Jason.
Are you fucking mad?
Why are you not looking?
Are you fucking mad?
Oh, was that me?
No, it was me. Oh, wow. Fucking wrap up.
Why were you not looking?
You went like this. You were looking at Nathan and you went...
Because it looked like you were looking at
No, in
me.
all my years, I've never dropped the brick. Never. Then you turn up. And now I got a fucking
Well, you
boo-boo.
chucked a hammer at me earlier.
Now I got a fucking boo-boo for the weekend. Cheers, Hen.
That's your cough.
That's me out for 6 weeks.
I can't believe you weren't.
By the BBC is a one-show presenter.
I thought you were looking, I would have chucked it otherwise.
It's not good enough, Hen.
He's been on Talksport.
Yeah, that's right, man. I'm only joking.
So we've just got the last couple walls to take down now. Get them down, sort through all the stone, get that to one side. Then we just need to get the back roof tiled in, get all the lead work done, get the ridges on, get that main roof finished as far as we can at this point. Then we can get the scaffold dropped because we don't need to be up there anymore. We can get that down and out of the way, and we can make a start on the groundworks, getting ready for putting this thing back together. This section of the wall, no plans to bring it down. I didn't want to take it down, but I think we're going to have to, just because of how unsafe it is. If you look behind me, you can see the head of the lintel. It's cracked there, got acro under it. Same on that top one, and the same on the one above the door, which you can't see. It's kind of a standoff. It's money I didn't want to spend, but if we were trying to repair them heads, the time we would spend propping the walls above it, putting in new lintels and making a good job there, we might as well knock it down, build a new wall in similar kind of time. So it's just kind of a big decision, but I think I've made the decision to just go with it. So we're going to take it down, make the whole place a lot safer, and it'll make a better job in the long run. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so this is another part of the project I didn't want to take down, but I think we're going to have to. Got a big straight joint down through there, all the heads on the doorways, so I think we're going to end up taking it down and rebuilding it. So if there's anything you want to know, any questions about the project, just send them our way. I hope you like what you've seen so far. I'll see you on the next one.